Chapter 5. A Communion of Bodies. It was neither the square nor the alley. It was a space between, a crumbling passage of stonework and smoke, where abandoned shops sagged under their own memory, where fires once burned not for warmth but for purification. And somewhere in that forgotten quadrant of the town, Nicholas found himself again walking without knowing why, led perhaps by a scent in the wind, or a shiver in the bones, or by Boba, who stayed close to his ankles like a shadow with breath. There was a change in him that morning. Vera noticed first. His skin, usually pale with cold, had taken on a strange translucent cast, like light filtering through ice. The boy with the limp, Peter, though no one called him that to his face, said he could smell something on Nicholas, something old and ironlike. Esau did not speak. He only looked at him long and deep, and afterward sent the younger ones to go fetch wood, or water, or lies to tell the town guards. Nicholas did not know what had changed, but he could feel it. It was as though the frost had entered his marrow again. He could not hold food down. When he slept, he dreamed of faces without mouths, chanting hymns in reverse. He was being prepared. "You've been marked," Lucretia said flatly, squatting beside him under a shattered awning. Her eyes were unreadable. She bit a piece of raw root and offered him the other half. "Sometimes it happens days in advance. Sometimes they don't even need to tell you. They just know. The God knows." "I don't understand," Nicholas whispered. His voice barely carried over the cold. "What does it mean to be marked?" She shrugged. "It means you're next." But next did not come immediately. What came was silence, and in the silence, something rare. The people began to circle. Not with panic, not with plotting, but with a quiet, almost liturgical determination. Nicholas was not their blood, not their kin, and still they closed ranks. Esau called a meeting beneath the scorched beams of the old chapel, a shell of a sanctuary where the ceiling was sky and the altar was ash. They made up stories to mislead the guards. Vera learned how to lie and learned quickly. Peter led a trail of footprints far into the woods. Lucretia shared food. Esau shared fire. And Boba, that small and stubborn grace, never left his side. No one said it. There were no sermons, no doctrines, just shared breath, shared heat, shared fear. And bread, half-burned, coarse, broken into pieces and passed from hand to hand in silence one night, as if to say, "We will be the body, even if it is broken." Nicholas did not know the word for it, but he knew its weight, something heavy and soft, like a blanket soaked in blood, something that hurt to receive, something he wanted to run from. And still, he stayed. He stayed with them. He stayed because of them. Later he would call it love, but for now there was only the mark, and the body surrounding it.